Ride for Poppy event today, helping setting up and just hanging out with everyone today.
They're
They literally about caused an accident. Watermelon.
Okay, we have been back for I think since 2 o'clock. We were at the event for 3 hours. And
Only 3?
We're at the event for 3 hours, and they're probably doing auctions and everything. But we left and we had a good time. It didn't go as bad as expected, thank God. We're having Domino's. We have some Alfredo pizza. Which looks so good. And then we have garlic bites.
Or garlic knots.
Yeah. But we had a good time. Alright, we have shrimp lo mein now. Today went awesome because it's like the day after the event. Mom went on a little shopping spree to restock snacks for her snack drawer. Yeah, for her snack drawer at work. And she shared some with us. S'more granola bites.
Really cute.
Yep. Okay, my husband is trying this new wheelchair setup. I think a couple of days ago he got some new button controls on his wheelchair. I think on the day of his 11th month with ALS, he got these buttons to help control and like tip his wheelchair a lot easier because he can now no longer move shoulders nor biceps or anything like that. He can raise a little bit of his arm and have tenodesis in his wrist, and all of that movement is slow. His body strength is now 6.5, but he's got new buttons. He's spasming right now. Hello. Oh my fucking God. We've also been wanting to try to find a setup like mine where I have my cushion built in. What the fuck is on my lap? But my wheelchair seat has like my customized cushions. My setup is I have this outer layer of the wheelchair that I announced on the channel somewhere in April of last year, so a really long time ago that I had my new base for my wheelchair, and over time there's just been adjustments and changes, and that's what the same thing we've been trying to do for William. He has had other setups in the past but hasn't really needed them all that importantly, and he's been driving just fine before, but now obviously it's his 11th month and his body strength is slowly deteriorating. He's just now having a new setup and we're trying to make it work, and right now this is what the kind of setup looks like. These are the buttons that he's got. They're connecting to the inside of his wheels. There is a little button right near his thumb, and he can use his tenodesis to lift up his hand and move the button. And then this is the wheelchair base. This is, oh, no! And he falls sometimes, which is also another core issue. But he has just this setup. When he moves, it's connected to the manual chair, and this can also be connected to his power chair, but it can just be connected. Oh. And my nose itches, okay. Put your feet in there farther. Yeah. This setup is kind of helping me right now move throughout the house, because obviously my ALS has been getting weaker, and it has my headrest and my chest straps and my book bag for my ventilator and my buttons now and my head. Yeah, that's my head. And there's my leg strap. But this is just kind of how I drive in my house. Obviously I'm very jerky and sometimes I spasm a little. That's how I kind of drive. On my head. This is how I drive in my bathroom. That's how I drive in my back. shakes and spasms a little. And I can do this. I can raise. This is just a new way of me driving around and making my independence a lot better. I think that this setup will be hopefully helpful to me, and we'll see over time. But I've gotten these buttons. I'm deteriorating apparently my voice, and then my buttons just help a lot with the driving mechanism. We've been thinking about trying to get a chin control to help move, but we're gonna shut up now. But I got new buttons, and I got a new assistive, device. Okay, you may have noticed that we have not filmed in a couple days and to be honest with you, we've mainly just been chilling. But tomorrow is really exciting. Tomorrow we're heading to the mall. Best friend floor. I'm so excited. You'll see all those adventures, the mall adventures, next week. But I had an amazing time. We spent we had so much fun. We spent over 6 hours. We first went to the gym for a really long time.
Sir, don't get.
Which
one do you want?
Fine.
That's fine. What?
I know, right? And then we got Burger King. And now at Burger King, ordering some food. Flash was about to surprise. She legitimately almost threw up in the car. That's how big our burger is. We got fries and drink that I spilled everywhere. Shh. After Burger King, we just talked in the car for a while.
Nauseous.
We were just talking in the car, and of course, Floyd, got a little emotional, which is fine. Yeah. He just chilled, and, I got a little bit emotional when she started almost crying. Yeah. But, we just chilled and hanged out and just talked and went to the park and talked. No, we had a wonderful time. And tomorrow we're literally going to the mall, and even though we fucking did. You have a great day. You too. Imagine walking. About to show you everything we have just gotten. White fudge pretzels. We got these Oreos to share. Yep. They got a fan. I got an extendable tripod. 4 booster packs. Got fast break bar. Reese dip pretzels. And then jalapeno that I'm going to be careful on this because I threw up last time. Waves. And socks for us to share. But we had a wonderful time. Yes. I can't even explain. It was the best night out of this entire year. And we're doing it again tomorrow. And then we will do this again tomorrow, but you'll see a bunch of those adventures next week's vlogs.